Chaos is power, and power is enriched by the heart. To face your truth will make a future with your own hands.
There's no time to take it slow. Let the blood inside you flow. Find a way to the unknown. Yeah, trust yourself and let it go. There's no time to take it slow. Let the blood inside you flow.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. This might be the final episode, actually, by the way. So I did say I was going to start off with the combat thing, but we can't until we finish the story, so
Where do I begin?
here we go.
Well, I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first, but
Not gonna just let me just drink my water, I see.
So the Sentinel's a weapon from the... What can I do right now? I have to save everyone, and that means I need to stay at Okino's side.
well, I guess we're a bit early. The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
Go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
Something inside that interlocutor? It's the thing calling the Deimos, right?
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the command ship in orbit, which I'll show you here. From that ship, it extracts the data of the Deimos themselves. That data is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1. Then the factory-fresh Deimos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
So why do the attacks make people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one. But, well, it'd be better if you heard it from her, the command ship.
Alright, so is it over here?
Hey, the stall is moving.
Stop!
It stopped. Is this stall some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... looks like my operation authority has been revoked. My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back in action soon. They'll be...
Hey, over here too!
Stop!
This doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
What's wrong?
That console. Looks like I can only use the controls from there. You stay here. I'll go set the timer.
Hey!
Stop!
Okino! Damn it! Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone. Anyone. I need to find someone who knows how to time travel. I know what I saw. Just as I was shifting, I saw Okino, and the androids were after him. I need to get back and rescue him. Sekigahara would know. Keitaro's Sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know as well.
Bro, I guess we're talking to everybody right now.
to him for help leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but desperate times call for desperate measures. If what Keitaro said is true, the Sentinel's capable of time travel. So if I can take it back from the government and Shikishima, maybe I can use it to save Okino. Okino was looking into that teacher. Maybe she knows something about... This is hardly the time for a snow... I can't seem to find that...
She's dead, so...
Excuse me, miss. There's something I need to ask you.
Sure. What's up?
You've been in the area. Seen any suspicious characters? Sharp eyes, acting fishy?
Yeah, right in front of...
I'm looking for a boy named Miura. He'd be wearing a school hat. Has he been around here?
a school hat. Oh, you mean that middle schooler kid?
You've seen him?
Sorry. I don't really know anything. But you might want to talk to one of our track members.
Where would I find...
Around now, she'd probably be at the rest area.
Understood. Okino was maybe... I'm looking for a teacher named Morimura. Do you have any idea where she might be?
You need to find Miss Morimura? I think she already went home for the day.
Really? Of all time, she had to be gone during an emergency. I'll have to look some...
Alright, let's go find...
Okino. What's wrong?
This is for you.
What's this?
I really like you.
What are you doing? Don't be crazy.
Gotcha. Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too? That seemed like it really got to you. I thought you might be feeling left out, so...
You idiot. You thought it'd make me happy for a man to confess to me?
Guess not.
Regretting your decisions, huh?
Nobody here.
Huh? You? Wait, maybe...
This was the correct area to search. It is him.
Wait, that's... You're the scout unit that was with Sekigahara. Why do you have this? Who are you?
Takatoshi-san, let me take you. Let me take you to Okino's location. He has been wounded by androids. His condition is critical.
What? Who exactly are you? How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmissions. Miyuki Inaba used them to inform me. Natsuno, he will need it.
Oh, sure. Here.
What is this?
The phaser. You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Some kind of future gun?
I extracted it from the Shikishima laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe. Natsuno, please stay here.
What?
It will be dangerous. Okino may not have much.
Alright, time to go. No Yokisoba pun nonsense.
Okino!
3 active.
I'm on it.
Overheat.
Is it over? Okino! Where are you hurt? Don't worry. I'll get you to a hospital.
Ichiyama-kun,
Don't talk. I'm here.
the letter. Read my letter.
No! Okino! No. Okinos. He's gone.
Universal Control has isolated him.
So they finally made it here. Okino, you don't have much of a knack for love letters.
The invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12. If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my own. The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
Activate Sentinel. That scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere, then you're going to need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone. So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it. That's all the reason I need. Now let's go! Sentinel number 12!
Finally. I was wondering when you'd show up.
What was that? I thought I heard Okino's voice.
You did. It's me.
Okino!
You can't see them, but I do still have legs. No ghosts here.
So the scout was right.
I'm still alive. Because we shared the Sentinel, you're the only one who I can communicate with.
What can I do? How do I save you?
I can't go back to that world anymore. I was cut off from it. To keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process eating up 80% of the inner Lossiter's memory? Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data. Everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Seem real? You don't mean it was all fake? My home? The factory?
The 5 sectors are not reality. Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control. That world is a simulated space. A massive, perfect illusion for a...
None of it was real.
These cockpits we're in right now, that is reality. My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit?
I mean, you'd be surprised.
A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash. But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just a speck I hadn't noticed at the time, but it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy. We were born inside these pods. We have never known life outside of them.
If all that's true, how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out, but at least one thing's clear. If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same. I live in service of my country. And the people I love.
Hijiyama-kun.
I will not let you die.
Hijiyama-kun. No matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
Alright, to the final battle. One more to go, and then either this episode or next episode, we're ending it. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, we're at the end, bro. We're at the finish line. It's kind of crazy. Oh, okay, this is kind of crazy, actually.
This data is that you, Goto? It's been a while. The
The last time I saw you was 2 months before my death. Roughly a year ago, I think. Chairman Ogata? An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Ogata. Why would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds. She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima Chairman's hidden network. Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea. The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders. So all of this was by design? Your design? Leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market? The catastrophic consequences? You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Ark entirely. Now we must prioritize the project above all else. I'll finally have my second chance at life. You were planning on downloading yourself into a clone. A brave new Earth is waiting for me. I won't let you do this. What is Professor Morimura doing now? She's dead. By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity. Self-destructive to the very end. Only a few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most. My deepest condolences for your imminent death. Shut up, Construct. Your project is over. Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off. It's still within comms range. You don't have clearance. I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity. Out of the survivors, the ones who would have clearance.
So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this, but that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts, considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the kaiju now, even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the kaiju's side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective, which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188. However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated too drastically. Recall when I brought you to the underground UFO, I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
This is the mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously. So why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself. More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely. A Shikishima android. Probably left here by Ida-san. They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser. They're all out of commission. Too damaged to function.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive grasp of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone, or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID, access privileges for the entire system.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
Yes, I have my ways. This is no good. Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here. Well, not much choice. I'll have to send direct instructions to the command ship.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. It can send commands directly to the UFO.
Is it? An Ark? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion. The comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon. Looks like about 35 minutes until the comms reconnect. But we don't have that long. Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the Kaiju's attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core. However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the Kaiju already generated. We don't know how many the factories have produced. If we could just verify their numbers. We're going to need the Sentinels after all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew. In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset. But you have one major obstacle, and that's Operation Aegis. If Operation Aegis succeeds, a world reset will no longer be possible. This operation goes against Professor Morimura's agenda. She will stop at nothing to prevent it. Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense, preventing anyone from using it to control the world. Once all the terminals are sealed off, we'll be severed from the mainframe, effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens, your plan is null and void. We'd be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible. 3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps. This refers to the humans. Those compatible have Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder, and you asked me who I think did it. If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura, then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
Did I now?
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis, a thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me, I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Goto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf. A buyer, simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Ark, under Kengo Ogata's oversight. Kengo Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father, and Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your talent. He passed away in 2187. His age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant. The one you created after his death using his memories, an AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice. Dug that out of a log, too?
Yes. Renya Goto found that AI. The log was recorded in the colony after your death. Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories. It's clear this project was not a selfish endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity, but you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life. So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone, and presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone. That's why you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective, Miss Morimura was expendable. She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, That is a shame. This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
Oh?
Alright, so this is the final act. Final arc. Alright, so what happens after he gets shot? Oh, here we go.
Initiating metaskill analysis. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
I'll send you the data once it's ready.
That would be great.
But I must say, this is a surprise. Okino-kun really managed to push this through, integrating this half-coded thing into the control system?
Thank you. No, well, Okino wanted to tell you that. Thank you.
Okino-kun said that?
He said the analysis wasn't complete yet, so he appreciates your help with all this.
I see.
To look at you, anyone might think you are just a child, but you must be a truly exceptional individual. The message was Okino's, and I'd like you to know I'm grateful as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the battle.
That boy. So he appreciates me, does he? Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
You cannot shoot me with that gun.
Registered under his name.
So anyone who knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you, and liabilities must be dealt with. Does that sum it up?
He hasn't registered in his name. Unfortunate.
If you recall, I specifically acquired this gun for your purposes. You had concerns about self-defense.
I can guess what happens next. Now you're going to use it to shoot me.
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun. I configured it very specifically. As I suspected, this gun records the time of its last discharge, and that time looks to be a near match for Miss Morimura's estimated time of death, which suggests you used this gun to murder her.
Imagine... Okay, no. We gotta talk about this. So imagine you thinking that you have so much control over everything, know what's going on, though you're gonna get reset, and then this guy just comes up and says, bro, whatever you thought you were gonna do, I'm sorry, you're not doing it. You are not the main character anymore. You gave up that role. You gave it up, so you just have to deal with the consequence now of getting told off.
Now, on the day of the crime, you yourself were using the drone to keep tabs on Miss Morimura. Based off of your expenses for that day, I presume you took a taxi to the crime scene.
How much do you have in that pocketbook? Were you just playing dumb this whole time? When did you realize? What gave away that I was the professor and not her?
There was a specific moment. It was back when Miura found you here. You described Miura as an excellent design engineer, but the Miura of 2188 was the design engineer, not him.
Did you dig that out of Renya Goto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura, the AI of Sentinel number 17. He also told me about the existence of the logs.
So, what happens to me now? If you're not killing me, I assume you're at least locking me up?
Considering what you did to... But giving into my emotional reaction wouldn't solve anything. Vengeance isn't going to bring her back. So, with that in mind, I would rather choose the path that gets me closer to the truth. That is what I want.
Bro was looking... Bro was looking like he's Yuna or Kami, bro. That's crazy.
To see what lies at the end of all this. To see what she never could. You told an obvious lie. You made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your cup of tea. Yet you and Izumi shared an intimate relationship in the year 2188. That was clear enough from all the evidence I found. Even the placement seemed intentional. You and Izumi, together in Sector 1. You died before you could set up the memory transplant. At that point, I can only assume, Izumi sympathized with you and helped carry out your vision. I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive. He just wants to live again, but you... Why are you so intent on transplanting your memory?
Because there has to be a leader. Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into fear, spite, resentment. It'd be the colony all over again.
I see. As I suspected, your devotion to this goal is inspiring in some ways. Are you a gambling woman? I'd like to propose a bet. We'll leave the terminals alone for you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off. Your loop would still be viable.
And in exchange?
As it currently stands, it'd be impossible to revert to your original plan without some compromise. But consider this. Even this final phase won't truly be the end. We'll have plenty of struggles beyond it. Plenty more pain ahead of us. If we can prove to you that we will overcome that, if we prove to you that we can face the unknown, then are we not worthy to take up your cause, inheriting your goal, and seeing it through?
You make an interesting point.
We can solve this problem ourselves. So my proposal is this. Let us fight our war. No sabotage. If we fail, then I could hardly object to a reset anyway.
That's your bet? You don't stand a chance.
Well, I suppose we'll see about that.
Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We've barely had a moment to breathe. The girls may be pushing their limits.
I'm still okay. I can keep fighting.
There are 3 terminals remaining. We can protect 2 of them with Aegis. But we're on our own with the last terminal.
How much longer do we need to hold out?
We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off.
10 hours we don't have. But her plan is our last hope.
Then we fight to the last, until we have nothing left.
The kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
Brace yourself, Keitaro. We are soldiers. And this is the moment we trained for. Hours. Days. It doesn't matter. We'll hold the line. Let's go. Chihiro-san. You're listening, aren't you? If you're out there, please respond. Chihiro-san.
What is it now?
You know a way to link up with the command ship. One that doesn't rely on its position, don't you?
You're thinking of when I revised the decode.
Yes, sir.
Now, we need that shortcut.
And this is where you reveal some new leverage over me. I can't wait to hear what log you found this time.
No. This time, I'm asking a favor.
You have to be joking. You do realize the position I'm already in?
I do. Even still, all I can do is beg. I just want us to have a chance.
This is the most idiotic... I lied to you, you know. Do you know which lie I'm talking about?
Not this time.
When I said I wasn't going to like you. You're an infuriating man, Renya Goto.
Chihiro-san.
Ready? Everyone, listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear?
Thank you.
Honestly, humans can be so irrational. Though, I guess... I might be the most irrational one here. If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance. Initiating communication.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. It's time! The final bet. We have now completed 100% of the remembrance. Time to get this party started, shall we? Maximum 4. Four. Okay. So if we only get 4 units, 4 measly units. Four measly units. I'm trying to think who. He's really good. This is gonna be a difficult one because I already know what we're gonna have to go up against. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Honestly, it's probably better to have you, actually. Okay. Then... honestly... listen, I already spent my time just doing some stuff off screen so we could be more prepared for them. Honestly, if we took away counter for something else, that would be fine for me. You having shield matrix might be very helpful. That's... No, that's just broken. That's just broken. That's just broken for what we need. Okay, cool, actually. Yo, okay, cool.
Got it.
I guess the one type 2, I guess. Who do we want? Do we want you? We want you. I would probably prefer you due to what you have going for. Alright. Here's the 4.
Leave it to me.
It's just good luck, because, Cat, we might need it. If we don't beat this on the first or second try, we're gonna save it for the next episode, which will be the finale, so... here we go.
Another high quad, and a new model at that.
If I could just hit it from a blind spot while it's charging its plasma cannon, I need to pilot perfectly to get in close. Even if it means I might not come back. Don't talk like that, Megumi. This isn't like you, but I'm the one who got everyone into this mess.
I figured you were just some prissy little nerd whining about your problems. But you're a real badass. More than these guys, anyway. You're okay in my book. Come on, follow my lead.
Stick to the plan. Stay in formation.
Alright. We set a new high quad, so this will be interesting.
Focus.
Alright, so this one's gonna be more about us being slow
What's the plan?
and rolling as we need.
How do I... gotta do something.
Oh,
Stay calm.
alright.
Okay, let's do this.
What do I do?
Let's put shield matrix on her.
I can't win.
Okay. Got this.
How's that?
That's there.
Stay calm.
Okay. So first,
I gotta do this. How?
summons.
What do I do?
First, we're gonna put a guardian here.
Please, help us. Gotta keep my spirits up.
Vision.
Ready for this?
Just keep them
They're like any other punk.
nice and
They ought to be used to enemies. No point overthinking it.
Fields. Oh, I see.
What do I do? I'll try. No point. What do I do?
Gotta do something. Gotta keep my spirits up.
Long distance. Oh, did that blow it up out of the way? Yes, it did. Vision might still be good here.
How's that?
Okay.
I'll try. Not this time.
How do I?
Okay. So, again, we're taking the methodical approach here because we kind of have to. Not we'll be put into a very bad position.
Here goes.
Okay, what's the plan?
So, next thing that would be good. Take out most of these guys.
Die! Yeah, say your prayers.
I'm being
No
targeted.
point overthinking it.
Okay. Flying units over there as well. Cover your girl like this.
Gotta do something.
I'll go ahead and do one of these. Just to buy us some time for a second.
Okay, what's the plan?
And that's one down.
Nice! Keep it up.
What do I do? I ought to be used to fights by now.
Honestly, what we're gonna do now is probably move him up into this territory just so we can get some stuff started.
Number 10. What do I do? They're like any other punks. No point
Move him out of the way.
overthinking it. Come on, take it. Got him. There, got a target on the back here.
Right?
Got a guardian over here.
Please, help us.
No fight I can't win.
We still got some units that are gonna come in and be a little bit of a problem, but that's fine.
Here you go. How's that?
They don't stand a chance.
What we're gonna do honestly, if we rush into this guy and blow him up right now, this will save us a little bit of a headache.
Take it. Got him. That's it.
Not John.
Don't
Okay.
worry, Yuki-chan.
Yeah.
I'm not Gotta keep my spirits up. Gotta keep it
I'm
together.
gonna go ahead and EMP real quick. Again, buy us as much time as we can.
No point overthinking it. What do I do?
He can move down here. Take out this shield guy.
Number 10.
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
Probably better to come back over here and help with this.
Die! Nice! That ought to do
Gotta
it.
keep it together.
Missile range should alleviate some of the stress over here.
Thanks. How do I?
Gonna put a guardian down here just to stall over here as well.
They're attacking here.
Try.
Still moving.
What do I
Here goes.
do? I'll try.
He should be able to clobber some of these units.
Let's do this.
Alright, cool.
That's what you get.
No fight I can't win.
Still got a lot of quad that we need to take care of. So I'll keep these guys
Gotta do something.
doing what they need to do. Launcher. That could be good right now.
It worked!
Okay.
I beat the kaiju! Gotta keep it together.
Precision cannon could be extremely good right now. Go with this. Alright, let's take care of some of these. Okay.
What do I do? Enemy threat range. Chew on this.
Alright. Another one down.
That all you got?
We still have 3 uses left, but we just gotta be careful.
Good timing.
Just trying to see who's in danger, or if there is danger.
Got him.
Okay, yeah, we buffered it so I could see, you know, that's all. This should kill you.
Class is in session.
Alright, cool. We have only a few more of
You
the
like that?
Still
Bye.
not used to this thing.
pods to pull. Well, these guys are just attacking this. That's fine for now. Trying to see what we should be doing. That guy's gonna die in the next EMP we use. Honestly, what would probably be best is killing this guy, if we can.
Don't screw with me.
Yup. Okay, that was the full health one that's now dead.
Say your prayers.
Wait, what do I do?
Gonna use them. Actually, we're gonna use the multifaceted rocket launcher here right now. Okay.
Took him down.
Going for me.
I keep my spirits up.
EMP stunner, just so we can stop these guys and take away their shields for a moment.
I'll
Bad
try.
move, dipshit.
Demolisher blade should make it easier for us to kill him. Her. Okay.
That's what you get.
Oh no!
Okay,
Don't do this.
Alright. One of these needs to go anyway, so.
That do it? Give it up.
Okay.
Big mistake, pal.
What now?
I'm gonna destroy this guy while we're here.
Here comes the pain. Take it. There it goes. Slow.
Got no fight I can't win.
If we use multi-target, please. Yeah, we can do this.
Here you go.
Get the last shield unit out of the way.
How's that?
Almost. They're shielded again, so this is a problem. We need to get that other shield unit out of the way.
Yes. Are we getting their numbers
No
down?
point overthinking it. I'm right here.
Get these guys' attention for a second.
I'll destroy them down here. Gotta do something. I'll beat you.
Okay.
Did it. Gotcha.
Okay. What now? Chew on this.
Alright, we're doing good. We're keeping a good tempo right now. That's what I was worried about coming into
You
this
like
one.
that?
As long as I can
So
keep
now
this
we can
thing
move
moving.
over here.
Number 21 on the move.
We're gonna
fight I
destroy
can't
you now,
win.
sir, because you're annoying.
Come on.
Nice. Okay.
You picked a fight with the wrong
I'd
girl.
be used to fights by now.
Wait,
Let's
these
do
two.
this. Yeah! That all you got?
How do I?
Now we can do one of these.
Please hit. It worked. They're attacking me. Gotta keep it together.
You're dead.
How's that?
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
After doing the other one, doing the other level 4 one, or where you only have 4 units, I'm more. I think I just basically got into the rhythm of it. So now we just need to kill this one.
Die.
Oh, I locked onto the wrong
Say your
one.
prayers.
Okay, everybody's moving.
No fight I can't win.
I'm gonna go ahead and just do this.
Thank you.
What's the plan? Get wrecked.
Yeah, like don't shoot that laser over
How's
everybody.
that? That
And this should be GG. Okay. Whew. Looks like it's time for the final battle here in a second, guys.
Gotta do something.
Bro. That's actually insane.
I'll beat you.
She's like precision from downtown!
Termination of enemy signals.
Ooh,
confirmed.
ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Alright. It looks like next episode is the final episode.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
Everyone listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear? If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance. Initiating communication. I'm connected. I never imagined this kind of workaround.
This is where we're at. We've got 2 terminals left. What do we do?
The processing is almost done. I'm getting back to working on the mainframe. Even if you cover the next one, there'll still be 1 terminal left. Activate Aegis for that one, and protect the terminal.
Man, this is rough.
Alright, my lovely child of the internet. Well, we did it. I don't know how I did a 4-man squad, but we sure did. Now we're in the final stretch of the game. I'll take the B, bro. If we had a full strike squad, that would have been easier, but you know. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, it will be the finale of the game. It's gonna be all over. We'll have anything left to really do. We'll have a bunch of ending cutscenes, and then we'll be done. Yeah, now the future of the world literally lies in our hands, so... Till then, my lovely childs of the internet, I have been Multi12679, other known as Multi-Man. I'll catch you lovely childs of the internet. Ciao, ciao. Till then.